Healthy relationships. While psychological trauma, particularly trauma experienced in childhood, can have a significant impact on attachment styles, it is possible to heal from this and establish and maintain healthy relationships. A healthy relationship is one where individuals are mutually caring, supportive, respectful, and loving towards each other. Such relationships can help you to feel less insecure and to have a more positive view of yourself. Your previous beliefs, ways of thinking, and relationship patterns can be changed to allow you to build the safety and security you need to trust and allow yourself to love and be loved. Remember, it is possible to develop secure attachments. This is known as earned secure attachment. While it requires risk-taking and showing vulnerability, it can also bring you the kind of love and security you have always wanted. An earned secure attachment style can change your life and your relationships for the better. This video explores some tips which you may find useful in developing healthy relationships. Become aware of your attachment style and relationship patterns. Information about attachment styles, including secure attachment, anxious avoidant attachment, anxious preoccupied attachment, and disorganized attachment, can be found in the relationship section of our website. It helps to be aware of relationship patterns that are repeated and how these link to childhood experiences. In addition, it is helpful to identify triggers which induce fear and anxiety in relationships and how you react to these. Visit our relationships webpage for an exercise that can help you to identify your experiences of relationships, any fears or obstacles you face in regards to intimacy, and any negative thoughts or feelings that you have behind these. To reduce obstacles, it is necessary to challenge negative beliefs and replace these with more accurate ones. This will enable you to develop healthier relationships in which you enjoy greater intimacy. It will also allow you to relate more authentically in an atmosphere that is based on mutual respect and genuine care. Recognize when you are reenacting trauma dynamics. Survivors are at risk of reenacting behavioral patterns learned in childhood. It is important that survivors do not judge themselves for this, as it is a way of gaining control and mastery over the trauma they have experienced. But it is helpful to notice and recognize it. Childhood memories and experiences of insecurity can influence feelings and interactions in adult relationships. This can lead to high levels of emotional arousal and reactivity, which can feel frightening and evoke old patterns of behavior, such as a flight, fight, or freeze response. Try to open your communication. Disclose your true thoughts, feelings, wishes, and fears with your trusted friends, family members, or partner. Try to develop trust in others. This takes practice. For more tips and resources to help you achieve this, explore the relationship section of our website further. Practice mutual respect, both towards yourself and towards others. Learn how to regulate your emotions and self-soothe rather than rely on others to influence your emotional state. Practice listening to others without judgment. Identify and express your relationship needs and acknowledge others' needs. It can be hard to identify your needs if they were consistently ignored or you were punished for expressing them in the past. You may not be in contact with your needs or may not feel entitled to have any. Visit our relationships webpage for an exercise which might help you to improve this. It is helpful to regularly check in with what you need and try to explore with curiosity and not judgment. Ask yourself, what is it that I need right now? Once you have identified what your needs are, then you can think about how to communicate them to your loved ones. Practice setting healthy boundaries. Remember that it is okay to say no. Boundaries help to build trust, which will allow you to relate more authentically to others. With healthy boundaries in place, you can reduce the need to anticipate the needs of others, mind read, or take responsibility for the feelings, thoughts, and behaviours of others. This will help you to stop prioritising others at a cost to yourself. Healthy boundaries will also enable you to distinguish between genuinely nurturing and nourishing relationships and those that are forceful, controlling, and harmful. It will empower you to monitor the quality of your relationships and manage any difficulties more effectively rather than avoiding intimacy. Most importantly, in expressing your feelings and needs and by communicating these more effectively, you will be able to develop intimacy without feeling threatened. If you are triggered, it helps to be able to express that. For example, you could say, "A trigger seems to be present right now. Can we try to work out what is happening? Could you please slow down so that we can work out what is happening between us and not let the past interfere with the present?" Practice setting mutually agreed ground rules. Once you feel comfortable expressing your feelings and needs, you can begin to work on setting ground rules for your relationships. Make a list of ground rules and boundaries that ensure that your needs are met. As you write them down, you may feel fearful about expressing them. You may have thoughts such as, "People won't like me, I will be rejected, I am being selfish, I will feel guilty." You will need to challenge these to help you overcome them and begin to discuss them. Be willing to negotiate and compromise in some areas of your relationships. Remember that respect and trust needs to be developed both ways. However, it is perfectly okay to set boundaries and have non-negotiables in your relationships. Communicate these with any other parties. Recognize that all relationships, even healthy ones, can fluctuate and be messy at times. Try to identify and repair any damage to relationships that you want to keep. For more information about repairing relationships and healing from healthy guilt, visit the Shame and Guilt Toolkit on our website. Try not to take others for granted. Lastly, but very importantly, allow yourself to have fun in your relationships. In addition to resources on our relationships webpage, you might find it useful to visit the Shame and Guilt and Trauma sections of our website. For more information on healing from guilt and shame, and on repairing relationships impacted by these feelings, watch our Releasing Shame video. Thank you for watching.